What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, or if it's your first time, welcome. Hopefully we can get you to stick around. But today, if you may not have noticed, we're going to be talking about my fantasy era Crown Knights army. Now, off the bat, I think this is one of my biggest armies, if not my biggest. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually counted in a while, but who knows? We'll go over the rest of my factions. But the Crown Knights are near and dear to my heart. They were released in 2007 when I was just 7 years old, and I didn't start with too many. I've had to get many of them just slowly but surely over the years, and here's where we're at today. So without further ado, let's get into it, starting with the royal family. Starting with the royal family, as you can see here, we have the king, queen, and his two twin sons. Now, in my lore, each twin represents an area of the army. This twin on the right here is a swordsman, and the twin on the left is a bowman, and I left his bow on the horse. I'll flesh out the lore a little bit more here, give them names, but this is the king and the queen. Next, we have the spearmen. These are the ones that have the checkered torso and the longer shields along with spears. I only have 3 of these torsos, so it'd be nice to get a little bit more to beef these guys up. Then we have the archers. Now this is my biggest group in my Crown Knight army, and they're led by their general, who is unnamed. Reminder, that's just a work in progress. We'll get there eventually. I'll have an actual lore video out on these guys, but the archers, I have 15, and they have the chainmail torso with the belt strap. So really enjoying them, and I think that just that horse barding goes really well with the archers. Then we have a heavy unit. Now these guys have the other chainmail torso with the actual crown crest on them, and I gave these guys just pieces you can get off of Pick-a-Brick, except for their shields. They have the Crown Knight shields, so they're not available, but they also have a general, and I left the basic Crown Knight head that they came with back in 2007 through 2010 or 11, and gave him kind of a special axe. The rest of these guys have axes, and no, I like how they turned out, but you guys will have to let me know. I was experimenting with these guys with the shoulder pads and the helmets, and let me know what you think about them. Then we have the infantry, and these guys are made entirely out of the 2013 Crown Lion Knights. I know I've seen a lot of videos where people combine the two, and I think that crown crest that they have works really well. And then they also have the belted torso, just with different colored arms. So I think these guys work really well with the Crown Knights. Finally, we have the King's Guard. Now these guys are some of my most prized possessions in not only for my Crown Knight collection, but just my entire Lego collection in general. Not only is this the Dragon Rider originally, but this is the infamous Golden Knight that came in this set, and I was lucky enough to get him before his price kind of went through the roof. But these are the King's Guard, and I haven't changed anything about them. They're just original Crown Knights, but very special ones. And that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see the rest of my factions and the lore behind them. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. This has been Bronze Bricks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.